And good morning. It's a Wednesday morning, 67 degrees outside. Only 30% chance of rain unless you're in the Tennessee area. You may see a spotted shower, but right now I think we're A-OK here in Athens, JC.
All I know is it's going to be, what, 48 degrees when I get up Saturday morning getting ready for the Alabama-Arkansas game. Anyway, I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us. This is Athens in the AM on a non-rainy Wednesday morning edition of Cooper & Company Live. Tom McAlister always happens to drop by right at 6 o'clock. Dr. Jan White in here this morning. Tom, what's your subject on today?
I think it's on, we've been talking about insulin.
Oh, okay.
About it.
Oh, one of those great topics. Jan, what are you talking about?
Alzheimer's research.
Alzheimer's research.
Yes.
Boy, it just keeps getting better and better in here. Yep. Tony's in here, Frank in here this morning too. Johnny Lee Dees will be with us later on this morning. Gloria's got a special guest coming in. We're going to talk about a lot of things going on. Y'all know we're digital now. Gloria's fielding a lot of questions on that. Tell you folks to try to pick us up on a digital antenna. They must rescan their televisions. Get one of your grandkids, kids, or whoever knows how to do that. Rescan, and you'll pick up all 4 channels. Of course, all 4 channels right now have the same thing on. But coming up in a couple of weeks, you'll have different networks. And we are the only TV station in this part of the country that's got 4 channels. We are digital, ZTV 11. Let's get it cranking on a Wednesday morning edition. It ain't raining this morning. A little cloudy yesterday, but I think fall is here. And Frank, when's that official day? First day of Friday? Friday, the first day of fall. It's going to be in the 40s at night. Perfect. Ain't it?
No, it's not perfect. Not perfect at all. But yes, that means that as soon as I figure out how to change programming on the other 3 stations, we'll have different programming airing. Yeah, Brad just went shoo in my ear. Yeah, I know you boys will be working hard. All right, 67 degrees out there right now. Yes, there are some spotty showers out there. Be careful on your way into work. And, you know, temperatures are going to be great today. 81, 59 for your low. Tomorrow, 80 again, 56 for your low. And then the rest of a little bit of rain possible tomorrow, but it looks like we're down to about 20%. So I think all the rain is out of here. It'll be beautiful. And I guess if you like temperatures around 48, 49, you'll love Saturday morning. 230-4988 gets us this morning.
I guess I'll be spinning with Pastor Dusty McLemore. Man, talk about somebody shaming somebody and going to the gym. Man.
He's there now, isn't he?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, come to think of it, Sports Fit over here. I am going to start a class. They're going to start teaching on Mondays at 5:15.
So,
wow.
How are you, Dr. White?
Good. How are you?
Excellent. Can't you tell by looking at me?
I know.
Yesterday, I got to tell you, Gloria watched her first episode of The Rifleman.
yes, I did. And what a very violent program it was.
It's not violent.
It was
good
very
old days.
abusive. The woman
This was
abused this little boy.
1963. He was wearing a 6-shooter and came in gunning for Lucas. You know, he got it. And then last night at 5, we have running right now on ZTV with Retro Network. We're on The Rifleman from 10 to 11, Monday through Friday, and then on Saturday and Sundays also. And we run Daniel Boone, the original Daniel Boone, 5 to 6 in the afternoon. People my age, that was number 2, that was 1 and 2 shows growing up.
I know it. We had the little hat, the coonskin hats.
Everybody watched that. And you can see it right here on ZTV 11, the retro television. Right there it is. So can't get no better than that. Get on one of your favorite subjects, right? I may be starting the same thing here with PETA. I saw this on the news this morning too. This side of USA Today, People for Ethnic Treatment of Animals, Tom, will launch a pornographic website to promote animal rights and vegan diets.
They're starting a porn site?
Is it vegan or vegan? Vegan. PETA spokeswoman said the group has applied with the registry, ICM registry, to launch the website to feature tantalizing videos and photos, which will lead viewers into animal rights messages. She said a pornographic site will allow PETA to reach a broader audience.
Oh, great.
Why don't they get a life?
They need to.
So what they're going to do is get all these Brad Pitt looking dudes to take their shirts and stuff off, and they've already asked me to do something like that. So I think we'll start our own porn site, you know?
Watch it.
Frank in boxers.
Nope.
Frank, come on. Okay, Frank not in boxers. Frank in tidy whities. Okay, we'll have Frank in tidy whities.
Corrected. Sorry.
Frank in tidy whities
Frank.
All right.
It's a little bit
That'll
more
be on our
information than I
new,
needed.
we'll launch our own porn site.
Ever to know
But
Frank.
then you won't take it to PETA.
But then when people get there, we'll direct them to RTV
There you
and
go.
ZTV.
I have a mink. There you go.
You weren't included in this deal. here. You weren't included. We're going to show Corey in skinny jeans.
He says no way.
So anyway,
Frank's already getting calls.
yeah, so anyway, PETA, porn. PETA and porn.
That's ridiculous.
They'll do anything for attention.
I thought this was
Yeah.
going to show animals doing it or something.
Well, we have some video of 2 dogs.
Yeah. Anyway, well, wait, if Zorro keeps it up on that little teddy bear he's got, I may be putting him on there. Hey, yesterday, Tom, you said you knew Hal Heflin. He's over from
Yes, sir.
Tuscumbia.
Tuscumbia.
Hal Heflin, one of the first interviews I was ever able to participate in, he was Chief Justice of the Alabama Supreme Court back when I worked at ETV in '74. Well, I'm going to show you this book in a second, but this out of the Decatur Daily this morning. Hal Heflin's... yesterday, they pulled a cloth to reveal off a plaque that honors the late Senator Tom Heflin. Is his son. Here's a photograph of him right here. And our buddy Steve Raby was there, who worked for him forever. And it says here, they honored him into the State Hall of Fame. According to Steve Raby, said it would surprise some to know, and he was a big Democrat, that the judge was a regular at the Reagan White House, not the Oval Office, but the living quarters. When Nancy Reagan was out of town, the president would call a boys' night out, and Heflin was the first one called because they were entertaining and storytellers.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, he wrote this book, Hal Heflin's Character, Career, Politics, and Principles, a judge in the Senate. Gloria and I had the pleasure of meeting him and interviewing him over at Books A Million in Florence when he dedicated this book. And it says to Jamie and Gloria, a longtime interviewer and friend, Hal Heflin. That was 11/13/01. And then we got Steve to write it on it a year ago.
For many
Yeah,
years.
so, but anyway, Hal Heflin, what a great man, too. So he was, you say he was a struggling lawyer in Tuscumbia in the beginning?
Well, he was an attorney over in Tuscumbia.
So,
Did you read that book?
no, I get all these books and I'll read the first chapter or two. I like my George Bush book. I never finished it. Well, I ain't
It's a
read
good
it
read,
since
though.
we came back from Orlando New Year's, after New Year's with the Dr. and Al and Lisa Coleman there. But now, if it's got something to do with the Revolutionary War, I'll read the whole thing. So
You love
that's
history,
the
don't you?
era I'm kind of into.
Okay.
All right. Jan, you use Facebook any?
Oh, yes.
Got an AP article this morning out of the Courier. It says, is it ever okay to tweet that a girl's a slut? How about using an offensive name for gays on Facebook? Or texting a racial slur? Most young people think it's all right when friends are joking around with each other, according to a poll. Says free-for-all teens and 20-somethings, like you, Corey, shrug off offensive words and name-calling that would probably appall their parents, teachers, or bosses. According to an Associated Press MTV poll, shows they don't worry much about whether the things they tap into their cell phones and laptops could reach a wider audience and get them into trouble.
They don't care.
71% say people are more likely to use slurs online or in text messaging than in person.
Oil slick.
Huh?
Because they don't talk anymore. They just text.
On Twitter, everybody getting hit hard. Nobody really cares about nobody's feelings. This is what they're saying. Young people who use racist or sexist language are probably offending more people than they realize. It's derogatory to women and demeaning. It makes you feel gross. This is according to some of the students that were interviewed. Says often offend online slurs for black people, Hispanics, and gays or lesbians.
So you really don't know if they're
read Facebook.
joking or telling, or
But
really
it's
shouting out.
I guess the bottom line is they're
over
getting. It's easier to text it or tweet it
Yeah.
than it is to say it.
Yeah, right. Well, you know, I unfriended the teenage grandkids. I didn't
You
want-
unfriended your own grandkids?
Listen, I don't want to read
What kind of
all
woman
the
are you?
details of what they're doing and saying. I didn't like the content. I don't want to know where you were Friday night.
You should see some of the stuff Cassie put on his.
He
Well, I ain't
doesn't
seen him in
care.
3 months, so I don't know where
Yeah.
he is. He may be in the Army by now.
Yeah, I was
right.
pretty shocked by what they were writing.
It's unbelievable.
And they're great
photos.
kids. Yeah, oh, the
Photos.
photos. Oh, God, yeah.
I knew that would bother you.
But they
Inappropriate
use,
for
the F
Granny.
word is as common as anything. I'm not talking about fun,
I know,
food, or friends.
I know.
Or fabulous.
But, I mean, I can text, but I ain't sending out no racial slurs or
Yeah.
anything. So, but quit getting offended about everything. Hey, that's me. I am the most offended person because I'm an all-American white boy. And now we are the ones that have to take all the heat on everything else. Huh?
Are you a minority?
Yes, I am. Sometimes I feel like it. Sometimes I feel like it. You know, kind of in a world of my own.
That you are.
World of my own.
We
Right,
might
Tom?
just leave you there.
We're not going to comment on that.
Yeah. All I am is a rifleman watcher.
I've seen enough.
They're good.
That woman backhanded that kid.
He needed
about
it,
6,
little
7
jerk.
times.
He
He
threatened
wanted that.
he wanted Mark to draw on him.
We
Mark was
could do
12.
that back then.
I mean, that was, wow. You'd be
Sorry.
in jail for
There's
several
some
months.
kids now needs backhanded.
Yeah.
I won't call no names, Tom.
Mac's still asleep right now.
All right, I want to talk about something that affects a lot of y'all out there. Y'all have heard people talk about this, not around us or anything. This is Dear Abby from yesterday. Sister-in-law needs to stop telling sob story about affair of husband. How many times have we heard this same old story? My brother's Dan cheated on his wife Darlene. His affair lasted 5 years before he dumped her to pursue a relationship with another woman. The problem is every time family members invite Darlene, my ex-sister-in-law, and her children to be part of an event, we have to listen to her long, drawn-out monologue about Dan's affair with that woman.
Her.
Her, exactly, her. So I don't approve his behavior, but I refuse to hate him because his marriage failed with Darlene. It was on the downslide long before the... We know how this story goes, don't we?
We do.
Darlene has spent the last 4 years making sure the kids never see my brother's new wife or meet their half-siblings. She talks openly in front of them with everybody about how evil their father was, and then invites him on that woman, her. You know, I don't know how she's the reason she's on this song, #1 song all the time, her poor, pitiful life.
They've been divorced how long?
5 years.
Move on.
Because her husband didn't do what was right and was with her, and he's now married to her. How many times do y'all have to listen to a friend yap about their
ex?
Did you just do something behind my back?
You can see the monitor right there.
I can say, I know, that's why I said, did you do something behind my back?
Moron, get over it. Move on.
I have moved on. Thank you very much.
I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah. After me and Judge Williams had that chat, and I graduated from anger management, escaped 20 days in jail.
A lot of people have graduated
We're so
from
proud
anger
of you.
management.
Huh?
A lot of people have graduated from anger management.
Well, I'm one of them.
The honor grad.
Shut up. But I mean, this is a sob story here.
Yeah,
And everybody can relate to a relative who goes on and on about how they were mistreated. But you know what? If you mistreat somebody long enough, they're going to find somebody better. And then they're going to dump you, and you're going to keep complaining. I need to be a counselor.
Well, now, Frank said that you could teach that class.
Yeah,
Here last.
Frank was lying.
Yeah, Frank who? But, you know, if
Frank
you've got
was
something
lying.
you'd like to share with me, tweet it. No, I can't. I don't know how to tweet. Text me if you want me to answer a personal problem for you. I may start a Judge Jamie, another counseling session up here.
You certainly know what not to do by now.
I've been through it all.
You've done
Wife
it all.
having an affair. Well,
You've done
can't
it
say I
all.
didn't do it either. Let me just come clean. Let me just come out of the closet.
Well, you need to wait till
doing that
Dee's gets
too?
here. Well,
There
wait,
was, huh?
Dee's will be here in a minute. You
Yeah,
just
no,
confess.
I just warm everybody up before John gets here.
And
He
John-
hears stuff like that all the time.
John's subject last Sunday was forgiveness. Jamie
Yeah.
walked out of church.
I'm ready for him when he gets. He says, you got, and you know, he's doing the right thing. I don't.
We don't.
You got to
I
forgive
don't.
those who, and it said debtors. Well, listen, if you owe me money, you might well forget it. But, I mean, it's hard to forgive people that have, you know,
Forgive, but
mistreated.
don't forget.
I ain't forgiving or forgetting. I'm like
You're in
the rifleman.
You're in trouble there.
Huh?
You're in trouble.
All right, I got to, have we got that new thing or we saving it for the second half?
We do. You can play it, I guess.
All right, we got a new little promo I want to run right here before I come back with the news.
He's the other
Compliments.
guy.
Yeah. See what y'all think about this. Hit it, Brad.